This morning about a story we brought you first this week. We spoke to Sean on the show on Monday, just after 10. That chat, his first ever discussion about this, is still available on BBC Sound, so please have a listen. Just search Ed James. It was just after 10 on Monday morning. As well as the nation getting behind Sean, his local community have too. And Wendy Morton, she's written a letter to the CEO of Morrisons looking for Sean to be reinstated. Wendy joins us now. Wendy, good morning.
Morning.
Morning. Good to talk to you. So what's your reaction to this story, first of all?
Well, look, I've been in one way astounded but not surprised by the outcry, by the feeling of the community that I represent, Aldridge. You know, I mean, this guy, Sean, I've met him several times. I regularly shop in Morrisons, as my constituents know. You know, and Morrisons in Aldridge is really firmly rooted in our community. So the community, local residents, have made it very clear what they feel. A number of them have been in touch with me. I've had loads of comments in the last 24 hours. And it just feels like something isn't quite right here. It just doesn't seem fair. Somebody was just getting on with their job and yet tackling some shoplifting. The shoplifter is a repeat offender, or so we're led to believe. He's been sentenced, and it's poor Sean that's actually lost his job and is really feeling the hardship now. Where's the fairness in that is what people like myself are feeling.
So tell me why you've written to the CEO of Morrisons.
I've written to the CEO because I do not think it's fair, and also because of the number of comments that I've had from local residents. So I'm asking them to look at this. He's a good guy. He does so much for our local community. I just urge him to reinstate him, review it. You know, something just doesn't seem quite right here. How can it be right that the person who did the right thing by trying to apprehend someone who was doing the wrong thing is the one who suffers here?
I guess they would claim he went against the policy that they have of deter, not detain.
I can see that. I genuinely can see that. But if we do not have deterrence and ways of tackling with shoplifting, what does that say? You can walk into a store, lift what you want, and you'll get away with it. I hope not. You know, Aldridge is a really settled, good community. Things like this we do not expect, but we do expect better from Morrisons.
Have you had any response yet?
No.
Are you expecting one?
I've asked for one. I've had an acknowledgement. So to be fair, I know they have received my letter. I'm hoping that they will respond. Let's wait and see. But I'm hoping that they'll respond in a positive way.
As I mentioned earlier,
that's what we're all looking for. And you're right, this story has gone viral across the country.
It absolutely has. Are you surprised in any way about how big this story's got? Because he's basically been on every broadcast, every paper, mentioned in the Commons. It's gone bananas, this, hasn't it?
It has. I mean, I could say it's because you broke the story here on WM Radio.
Exactly right, yeah. Wendy. I completely agree with you there.
Actually, I think that the truth here is that it's a story that we can all relate to, and it is about that sense of justice and fairness. And that's why people think something's not quite. The balance has tipped too far against people like Sean and for people who do the right thing and stand up for themselves and their communities.
There's a peaceful protest organised by residents taking place outside the store on Saturday. Will you be joining them?
I certainly will.
And again, you hope that achieves the aim of getting Sean his job back?
I do. I think what it will do, it will continue to raise this issue. It will show the strength of feeling in our local community. Aldridge is generally a very quiet community. We very much got a village identity, but we're a large village. It's a great place to live and work. So for Aldridge to actually come out and protest peacefully and silently and make their views known, show their support for someone like Sean is significant. So I would say to Morrisons, please take note.
Wendy, thank you for your time. Thank you for being on the programme.
Thank you.
That's Sean's local MP, Wendy Morton, who has actually written to the CEO of Morrisons looking for Sean to be reinstated.